this morning. Look, I've crimped my hair. My hair has been crimped. Yeah. I'll take it out the bobble in a minute, right, and show you that it's thick. But I love it. Look, I'm enjoying the thick hair. Hold on a minute to get the sharp. I'm enjoying having thick hair. What can I say? I'll bring back the 80s yet. I'll bring back the 80s. That's my whole plan. There's my lovely Valerie. There's my Keely. Good afternoon, everyone. I bet you'll say good morning to someone. It's afternoon. Mystical, good afternoon. I'm not usually on in the afternoon, you see. It's usually morning time, but I've done 3 videos today. I've edited 2. I've got one up. I've got one ready for Saturday. And I've got another one that I'm yet to upload. It's still in my camera. Still in here. There's my golfer girl. Good afternoon. Gold Dust, good afternoon. Over it. Good morning or good afternoon. Here, right, I'm going to show you that with my bobble out. Let's see what happens when I take the bobble out, right? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Look at that. Of course, it's a bit dented because I've had the I've had the bobble in. Look at that, eh? Kate Bush, eat your heart out. Eat your heart out, Kate Bush. Blueberry Bush. That sounds so wrong, doesn't it? That sounds so wrong, but you know what I mean. That's the lady's name was Kate Bush. I think her name was Kate Bush. Yes, it's been crimped. It's been crimped. Instant volume, that's true. That is true. Look at that. Eh? Here, I'm going to bring it back. It's going to be brought back. It needs to be. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun with my new crimper. Yes, it's 80. Not even a bit of hairspray has touched this. And look at it. Yeah. See, I did straighten it for. Look. I did straighten it first. I straightened it first and I cut it and it was really nice. And then I done the mistake that you shouldn't make, and I put a brush through it. And when I put a brush through it, it ended up like this. So I've just embraced it all day long. I've been embracing it. It feels soft. It feels like a baby bird or something on my head. It feels like a nice wee baby bird. That's what it is. Oh, clap it. Clap the wee baby bird all day. That's what I'm going to do. So there you are. That's me. That's me. You'll see it down on Saturday's video. It's better than what it was there down. It had just been done. But I did burn my finger on the crimper. The heat up, I'll tell you, the heat up is as hot as the straighteners I've got. Over it, I try my best to stay positive, but I'm not positive all the time. I'd be lying if I did say I was positive all the time. I have my moments. I do have my moments of sadness and self-loathing at times. I have that as well. But I try my best to try and stay positive and happy. Valerie, look at it. Look, isn't it cute? I think, but here, can you imagine it blonding like this? I'd be the spitting image of Madonna. I know you are thinking that. Thank you, over it. Thank you very much. I mean, how could you not laugh at this? This is, look at it. Here, right, listen, we're all in here, but see MDL's coming in. Let's say nothing about the hair. Right, let's see if somebody says, what the hell have you done to your hair? Right, just let's not talk about it now. And see if someone comes in and notices. You know how I like to mess. Oh. It does feel good though. I'm enjoying the way it feels. It's lovely. So I had to get the crimper after thinking about it. It had to be done. Thank you, Golfer Girl. That's my new palette. That's my new palette that you will see on Saturday's video. and it's the Too Faced Enchanted Forest palette. It's fabulous, and it smells like pecan pie. Although I don't know if it smells like pecan pie. It smells sweet, but I don't know if I would pinpoint it to pecan pie. Then again, I've never had pecan pie, so I don't really know. It smells sweet anyway. It smells lovely. Good morning, Kendra. How are you this morning? Well, it's afternoon here, or good afternoon. It's 20 past 12. I love a palette that smells. I love to smell my palettes. I do. I love anything with scent, really. Candles, I sniff them in supermarkets. Hello, lovely Sonia. Good afternoon. I go in to see when I'm in Asda. I use my nose a lot. First of all, I go round to the wax melting candle aisle, where I sniff everything on the shelf, right? And then we go round and round, and then I go to like the dishwashing aisle, and I sniff the washing up liquid, and then I go round to the clothes washing aisle, and I smell all the fabric conditioner and the scent boosters. I smell all them as well, and then I go round to the what do you call it, disinfectant aisle, and I smell all the disinfectant. So I'm busy sniffing when I go to Asda. My nose is working overtime. And see, when your nose is in a mask, you've got to do a wee peeky, bring your mask down a wee sniff like that, and then your mask back up again. I've had to adjust my sniffing schedule. There's my lovely M. Good morning, beautiful M. No, I've never really wanted to burn incense sticks because I don't like smoke as such. I don't like smoke in my house. I think since I stopped smoking, I've not liked smoke. So it's really just like the wax melts and the candles I have going. Angela, well, thank you very much for popping in, and I hope you have a beautiful sleep. There's my aim. Look at mine. Look, nobody's mentioned it yet. Has no one mentioned it? Has no one mentioned this? Yes. Yes, I've got fluff on top of my head today. Look at this. Look at it all. Do you know what I'm like? A poodle. That's what I'm like, a poodle. I was wondering what I was like, but that's exactly it. It's a poodle. That's what I'm, a poodle today. poodle ASMR, where I could just do that to the camera. Yeah, here, it looks good. I like it. I like it though. Yeah, a poodle. Isn't it? It's like a poodle. Anyway, see, that's the mistake you shouldn't make when you crimp your hair. Don't brush it. I brushed it and it just went like that. Listen, I've embraced it. I have embraced it. I like it. I like it. Let's give it volume. That's one thing. It's not flat. Nobody could say your hair's flat today. Nobody could say that. Well, they could say it, but they'd be lying because it's definitely not flat. It's not flat. Thank you, sweet M. Thank you. Thank you very much. So as I say, I've got another video that I want to get done. I've still got it to edit and everything like that, and then schedule it for next week. And I'll tell you what it is. Right, it's a page turning book, a book page turning for next Saturday. Yes, see, Valerie, that's what you're meant to do. But I done it and then I brushed the hair and it just went like that. So it did. My son's got this book called Codex, right? And it's the weirdest book you will have ever seen in your entire life, and I'm not kidding. Right, this whole book, you can't even read this book because it's got some kind of strange language that no one's been able to decipher. Yeah, see, the next I'll be dressed as Madonna soon. You'll come on and I'll have the whole Madonna get up on, and it'll just be the 80s again. Only I'll definitely not be as fit as what I was in the 80s or good looking. So this book's called Codex. It's the weirdest book you've ever seen. So some of the pictures I've not been able to show you because they are a bit racy. And I don't think YouTube would allow some of these pictures because they're naked. There's some naked pictures and I don't think you're allowed that on YouTube. So I've had to cut out a couple of pages in the book. But it's the weird, it's as if you've went into somebody's mind that's having a bad trip. That's what it's like. It's flowers that turn into dragons that turn into shopping trolleys. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. It's like fish that have got one big eyeball in the middle of them, so that when they're in the water it looks as if there's a pair of eyes staring. It's the weirdest thing that you'll have ever seen in your life. But it's a thick, thick book, so I've just kind of skimmed over the book. So that's next week's. Wait till you see this thing. This thing's absolutely crazy. And you never know what it's meant to be because you can't read the writing. The writing's in this weird alien language. It's called Codex. You should look it up. On the front, there's two people doing stuff, right, on the front of it. So you see them doing stuff, right? It's not close up or that. And then all of a sudden, the next picture, they're starting to kind of turn green, and then they turn a wee bit more greener, and eventually they turn into a crocodile. I'm telling you now, I'm all for strange stuff, but this had me scratching my head. I was like, what the hell? What's that about? But you'll never know what it's about because you can't read it. But I think it's quite an expensive book as well, but it's an amazing book. Oh, my sweet don't be embarrassed. Everybody's got feelings. Everybody's got feelings. You should see this is if you feel as if you need to cry, you should just cry. It's sloth. Good morning or afternoon, lovely sloth queen. It's afternoon here. I mean, I cry at adverts. I cry at a lot of things. I'm a crier. That's what I am. Especially see if it's like Christmas Day in particular, because that's my most favourite time's Christmas Day, and that's the time that I get a wee bit teary. So, but in a happy way. Yes, you should never feel embarrassed about about crying. See, that's too much. See, the trolls aren't worth it, and I know you'll be thinking people will be talking about you because you were crying, but see, they people don't matter. You were attacked badly last night. Oh, sweet. Try and stay away from these people. Try and stay away from them. Don't even respond to them. See, if you don't give them oxygen, they'll go away. They'll go and annoy someone else. Good afternoon, lovely Karen. Thank you very much. Look at the hair. Yeah, I've tried something different today. You might notice. I've tried something different with my hair. Just as well I'm not going anywhere, eh? I think I'd need to straighten it again. Yes, they just want a reaction. They want you to make a video about them. They want you to clap back, as they say. That's what they're wanting. They're waiting on your video. They're waiting. Let's see if M makes another video. That's what they're wanting. So just starve them for oxygen and they'll go away. Yeah, but sometimes I enjoy a cry. Sometimes I really do. Like, see, like watching Jack Frost, I had a good cry at that, but I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable cry. And some other movies that you watch that you feel like crying. It's pure white outside. I can't show you, so I have to close my blinds again because the sun is belting in the window, as they say. I know, Sloth Queen. I know these people. That's what their YouTube is all about. It's about trying to hurt people. That's all it's about. You can't. It's about nothing else. That's all some of these people have got a YouTube channel for, is to hurt others. And then once they do hurt others, they go away and they pat themselves on the back. Like, good job. Good job. I made someone feel bad today. Yes, Karen, I get trolls. I get trolls. I get trolls every day. I get trolls, but I try not to read my comments. I get trolls telling me lots of bad things about killing myself. You try to relax something and you get told that. Last week I got told, where's your neck, Blueberry? There it is. I think they were saying I'm fat or something like that. Away go and troll someone else and troll Avenue. Away you go, under your rock. Get back to your rock. See, that day I was trying to talk to the ambulance driver about trolls. I think he thought I meant, like, see how the trolls that you stick on top of a pencil, that's hair's kind of like mine? I think he thought I was talking about them at first. I was going, trolls? I'm going, they're trolls. They're trolls that attack you. I think he was ready to give me some other kind of medication in the ambulance, until I clicked on that he was confused. Yes, over it. Some people just like to bask in misery. That's it. They just like to make others feel bad. It makes them feel better. It makes them feel good if they make someone feel bad. I personally, I don't understand why they could get enjoyment out of that, but obviously some people do. That's why they do it. And they like to masquerade, they like to make up different accounts and all that so they can come on and say something else to you. I just block them. They just get blocked. Out you go. I have no time for your foolishness, troll. Away you go. That's what happens in here. They get told to go away. Yeah, oh, thank you for being lovely, Karen. Oh my goodness, See, there's no level of lowness these people won't go. There's no level of low. That's how, just ignore them, stay away from them, don't make a video to them, don't entertain them whatsoever, and they'll go away. They will, trust me, they'll go away. But if you make another video and say, I need to say this and that, they'll just say something else to make you feel even worse. That's what they're like. They know how to do it. They've been trolling for a while. These people have been. They're a dab hand at trolling. Oh, that was nice. I'm glad that you had someone to talk to about it. Yeah, they take pictures of your children. They do all sorts. They tell people your child's school, all this kind of thing. Things that in real life people would never do. On the internet, for some reason, it's acceptable to do that. Tell other people where so-and-so's child's school is. What kind of person does that? I mean... And I'm never surprised. I'm never surprised when I hear the kind of things they do, because that's what they love. That's what they love. See, I like to have a laugh and a joke. That's what I like to do. I like people to feel a bit better when they leave my chat than what they did when they come on. I know. See, back in the day when I first joined YouTube and all that, people just joined YouTube with their real names and stuff like that, because we had no idea what could happen until a wee bit later on, and then things went nuts. Things went crazy, but back in the day, everybody just came on with their real names. It was like, what could possibly go wrong? and giving out their address. Oh, sure, I'll give you my address, and just. I know, Sloth Queen. I know. Well, I don't even want to think about them anymore. I don't even want to. I don't even want to think about the trolls anymore. They can go and do what they want and troll in their own way, but I'm not giving them any more time from me. They can go and do what they like, but I'm not. I'm not interested. They can just go under their wee rock and troll other people crossing that bridge. I'm not. I'm not interested in it. Oh, here, I shaved my legs yesterday. That was a job done. That was a job that was needing done badly. Smooth now. Smooth as a baby's bum. That's my legs. It had to be. They were pretty bad, so they were. So that it had to be done. Yes, I know. I know, sweet I know. But stay happy. Yeah, my pocket letters. I would like to get back into doing my pocket letters, but pocket letters. But I've lost my crafting book. See, all of a sudden I'll take it again and I'll be going crazy crafting. But right now I can't. I can't be bothered. I can't. And when I can't be bothered, I don't force myself to do it because that way I would hate doing it. It'd be like a task. Whereas before I really enjoyed doing my pocket letters. I don't even know how many I made. Hundreds probably. I enjoyed every second of doing them. And then seeing people opening the pocket letter. That was always nice. In fact, the wee woman at the post office knew me. She'd be like, "Where's your pocket letters going to this time?" I had to show her a picture on my mobile phone what a pocket letter was because she had no idea. And do you know what she'd done? This was really nice. She had a box of tea, individual, different kinds of tea. And she went, "Wait a minute." And she went away into the back of the post office and she came out and she gave it to me. And she said, "You could put these in your pocket letters." And I went, "Oh, thanks very much. That was very nice." Yeah, it just shows you some people are nice. Yes, we love you too, but don't make any videos for them. That's what they want. Yes, it's funny that how you just take turns, isn't it, Valerie? Sometimes I really like doing crafting. I mean, look at my cross stitching. That's cross stitched every single day for 5 years or something like that. And then I just all of a sudden fell out. Yeah, I just didn't want to do it anymore. But everyone in my family had cross stitching up to the eyes. Every time they came into my house, they were leaving with something that I'd made. But that's good. I'll tell you what's good. See the cross stitching for if you're in the hospital. I don't know many times I've had to take my cross stitching in the hospital with me because it keeps your mind busy. And each day in the hospital is the equivalent of like a week, it feels. One day in the hospital, it seems like forever. So having something to do, so I always take my cross stitching if I'm in the hospital. But sometimes it's funny because depending on the medication they give me, sometimes I can look at the cross stitching and the next day go, "What the hell was I doing? What's that meant to be?" I've been stitching like that. Here, that was the time I thought I was going to get attacked one time in the hospital. I've told you this story. It was like I was wired up to all these machines, right? So there was no escaping the bed for me, right? I was wired. And in the next ward, it was a man's ward, was the next ward. And it was about 10 o'clock at night. And some wee man must have had enough. And he was shouting, "Don't you dare take the clothes off me. I'll kill you." And all that. He was shouting, "Don't you effing take my clothes off. How dare..." And I thought, this man's going to go on a mad rampage throughout the hospital. So I had my wee sewing scissors in my cross stitching box. So that was my weapon. I was thinking, see if he comes in here, he will not be expecting this. I know. See, when you're in the hospital though, and it's like you're looking at the clock, and it's like it's only 9:30 in the morning, and then you're sitting and you think, "God, that's about an hour's went by," and you're looking, it's 20 past, and you're going, what the, is that clock broken? It's horrible. Go for girl, that's the best way to be in hospital when you're out your face. That's the best way to be. Well, saying that, see when I'm doing my cross stitching, it takes my mind away from um, the slowness. And everybody's like, oh, what's that you're making? They're all over at my bed, like, what's that you're doing? Listen, but I have a laugh in the ward. They all know my ward. A wee nurse came down, she went, you can always tell what ward you're in, Linda. All you hear is laughing. I'm like, well, that's me. Yes, see, sloth queen. I was lucky I did have little scissors. They wouldn't have done much, but they'd have maybe deterred them from coming near me. Because I thought, and then listen, see, about 20 minutes after that, the police came into the ward. And you know how I like looking at the police, and I still couldn't get out of my bed to go and have a wee good look at it. I had to just watch them walking by my window. I was like, oh God, where are they going? I wanted to go and follow, but I couldn't. It's always, see, they always put me, they look in my file and go, right, what's the craziest ward in the hospital? That's the one that she's going in. And that's the one they send me every time. And then my family comes up and I tell them everything that's going on. Because I'm a right gossip. Like, and I know what everybody's in for. They know what you're in for. There's no privacy whatsoever. I'm like, well, she's in with her bowels, and that wee woman's got a bladder problem, and she's in with her ears, and she was okay, but last week her daughter was down, and the dog died, and I can tell. I've been in the hospital one day, and I know their entire life story, because that's all you've got to do. It's horrible. Thank you very much, Hayley. It's my new palette. It's my Enchanted Forests palette by Too Faced, and I do this makeup look on Saturday for you, and it's lovely. And I've done a bit of bronzing this morning. Usually I don't bother with bronzing, but I thought I need to try the bronzer, so I was like bronzing the way you see proper makeup people doing it. I was sitting doing a bit of bronzing like that this morning. I'm stepping up every time. I'll need to write to Revolution again. Here, it's been a while since my last email. Have you thought about my offer yet? You could make a palette for me. Thank you, sweet Sophie. Hayley, do you know what I've just done? I've just ordered myself. They've got another two that are from the Enchanted collection. One of them is kind of nude colours, but the other one's got some light blue and things in it that I love. So I've ordered that. So that'll be in a video as well. As if I've not got enough. I can't stop myself. Someone needs to help me. Someone needs to help me stop it. With the makeup. That's what I've done. Instead of cross-stitching and stuff like that, I've got into makeup. And that's more expensive than me sitting cross-stitching all day. That's for sure. Hayley, they're beautiful. The Too Faced palettes, you want to see them. And they're on offer just now from the Too Faced website. They're on, the one that I ordered this morning was £20, and normally I think it would be 40 or 38 or something like that. So I've done a video and I've ordered that palette, which is going to be good. Oh my goodness, Sloth Queen, see, they shouldn't do that. That's dangerous when they put you in COVID rooms. Sonia, I'm going to try and lose some weight this year. I need to. I keep saying that. I keep saying I need to. Valerie, they need to do a blueberry palette, and it's one that smells like blueberries. This is $1 million idea for each Revolution. But see if they come out with a blueberry palette now. I'm going to be like, here, you seen my video, didn't you? Go back to, what date is it? The 30th of the 12th. I love makeup. I love it because it's so pretty, and it makes me feel nice when I've got it on. and applying it. I thoroughly enjoy spending an hour sitting in there, doing each step first and just playing with all the makeup. And sometimes, a lot of the time, I mess up and I've got to wipe it all off and then start again. So it's just trial and error. But they've got a in this new palette. There's a shade, and it's an eyeshadow shade, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You could use it as a highlighter, and I've even said that in the video. So see if you've got an eyeshadow and it's like that, absolutely like highlighty. You can use it as a highlighter. There's nobody saying that you shouldn't use an eyeshadow for doing a bit of highlighting. Just use your makeup the way you want to use it. See if you want to mix two different colours. If you want to do a bit of pink there and a bit of darker pink there, mix the two. Do that as well. Have fun. Play with your palettes. That's what they're there for. There's my lovely Robbie. There's my beautiful Robbie. I hope you're doing good, my sweet Robbie. Ooh, yes. Strawberry. See, I love all the kind of fruity smells. Like the Jake Jamie spray that I got. One of them's called Fruity AF, right? That's my favourite one. And there's another one that's more like coconutty. But the fruity one, that's my favourite. And it's lovely and fruity. And makes you feel good. Did I put one on? Oh, I done a different one on you this morning. Oh no. I'm running out of power. My God. And I've got these plugged in, so I don't understand it. It must be my phone. I don't know what time. I think I've been on half an hour. Been on half an hour anyway. Oh, Sophie, see, I'm going to say it's my medication, and it's not. It's because I eat too much. No, but some of the medication I'm on does put weight on you. It does put weight on you, but I do overeat. I'm not going to say I don't, because I do it, and I thoroughly enjoy my eating. This is a thing. I enjoy it. Thank you, Brookie Brook, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and all the best for 2021. I think we're all sitting here like that. Come on, 2021. Come on, be the best year. I blame COVID as well for me being a fatty, actually. See if it's not the medication. That's the next step at place I go. The COVID. It's the COVID that's done it. To my physique. See, I'm under 5 foot, so I just need to look at a cream cake and I've put on half a stone. That's another problem, my height. So we've got the medication, COVID, and my height now, we can say, and then we'll see about eating too much. 4 steps. 4 steps to get this bod. Listen, I'm not trying to impress anybody anyway. It's not as if I'm trying to be skinny and all that. You know, it's not. It's just for myself. I'd like to be a little bit trimmer. Ooh, Karen, where would I recommend? There's some beautiful places at Loch Lomond, Karen, and there's a lovely little log cabin area, and they come with their own hot tub, and they're look. Have I froze again? Have I froze? Have I froze? Is it me? Have I froze? Oh no. Is it my laptop? Can everyone hear me? Are we all right? Can we hear me now? I think we're all right. There's this beautiful, what are they called? Loch Lomond Lodges or something it's called. And they're beautiful little log cabins, and they're right on Loch Lomond. And you've got your, thank you, Valerie. You've got your own hot tub and all this kind of stuff. So it's a lovely, lovely place. The only thing is, in Scotland, in summer, midges. And the best thing for that is Skin So Soft. And it's by Avon. And it's oil that you put on. Because see if you buy midge repellent, they eat it. The midges eat it. The midges go, ho, 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 dinner time. You know, they snack on that. But that's the only thing that we're plagued with midges when it's summer. It must be my luck to see. I tell you, me and electrical stuff. It's the hair. It's the static electricity. I'm going to be getting electric shocks off everything. That's what's going to be happening. Look at that. Well, anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you all very much, everyone, for coming in. Please don't listen to the trolls. Know that everybody here loves you. We all love you. And don't listen to them. And I love yous all very much, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Hug Me Nay. So as tomorrow is when we usually celebrate our new year. But listen, I'm going to my bed. I'll be in my bed for the bells. I'm that rock star. I don't bother with New Year at all. So I'll be back again tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'm going to give you big kisses now. Bye, everyone.